Hello, everyone. I'm Saul Sunforge, and this is Dungeons and Taverns. Right now, you're watching the Dirty 20, where Asgrim finds himself in a mysterious tower. He's about halfway through the first level of this tower. He's not sure how many levels the tower has. We'll see if he makes it through as he ventures forth. Thank you so much for watching us, and if you enjoyed, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Alright, so last session, you got through the first room, and the eye on the wall was Dendar the Night Serpent. Then you crossed into seemingly a desert with two fountains and two elementals. The eye there was Meershalk, the Master of Pits. You
Oh,
cleared.
so that's who it was, because you never told me.
Yep. Well, we had we like towards the end of the sessions we kind of like gloss over things, but yeah, that's why I do the recap. So yep, so that's Dendar and Meershalk. Um, and so the familiar voice of the parent owner of this tower speaks to you again and says, "Very well, you have cleared two of my challenges for you. Thus, intruder, if you wish to make it to visit me, the challenges ahead shall be a little bit more electrifying." And then a door further on into this desert seemingly opens up in the horizon, leading on to rooms beyond. And let me reveal.
And we go through the door at the same time.
All right. Yep, it's a rather wide door. It's probably like a 20-foot wide door that just opens up in the background in the scenery, the horizon, if you will. So go ahead and, well, it won't matter right at this moment how you position everybody, but go ahead and give me a perception check. All right. So before you and I'll go ahead and reveal it. Before you opens up from the desert to seemingly the jungle itself. It goes from a very dry hot to a very humid hot. You can see up in there's a sky, an actual sky, and clouds, and you can see that a storm is coming. And then you hear the voice again of the female Yuan-Ti, and she says to you, "You've traveled through the desert, and welcome to the jungle. My protectors here shall make quick work of you, intruder. But be quick about it, just like the other rooms. There is a trick, and I see a storm coming in, kind of taunting you." Um, so far, they've been kind of friendly or neutral towards you, but you can tell in a few of the interactions that you've had so far with them, they are becoming increasingly angry or perhaps impatient. Let me go ahead and reveal some more of the area to you. And then she says to you, "Just like the other rooms, you must locate the eye of the Yanti deity in question. And then you shall get a little lesson, just like.
Um, if you want me to move Fred as well, you to give me ownership.
Wait, say again.
I can't move Fred. I could use
Oh, you
move
can't.
Addy. Yeah.
Oh, really?
No,
Hmm. Let's see here.
I don't think it gave me ownership of him yet.
Fred.
Hey, Troll. Black currants and gin is actually not bad. I guess the first thing we do is kind of like move out and see if we can find something.
Roll initiative for everybody first before you do all that.
Do. Yeah. Zoom in a little bit so I can actually see shit. So we'll go there.
All right. So from there, what she's able to see is it is a large open roofed temple of some sort. It's filled with sand, and there is a rather large as in tall, multi-headed troll inside there, and he sees her, but he is not approaching her or anything like that. But he does see her, and other than that, there is. Well, go ahead and give me a perception check for Meriwether.
That's actually impressive.
All right, so she sees that uh, behind the troll is a uh, large altar with a statue sitting on it. Above that statue is the eye of this area.
Mm.
However, this impressively sized troll, who's probably about I'd say about 14 feet tall, is blocking the way to that. However, she doesn't see any sign of any other troll out here or anything like that. Beyond that, she is at the edge of a small pond, and there does not seem to be any enemies present here. However, there are a lot of various hills and trees where enemies could be hidden. That is that the end. That's does she want to make a attack or is she able to or anything like that, or are you good?
Oh, she can actually cast a spell if that's what she wanted.
Okay, that's up to you.
I'm just trying to figure out if she actually wants to because troll goblin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I said, she has not been attacked, or it doesn't seem like there's any intent to attack her for the time being. You have a decision?
Um, yeah. She's actually gonna cast Flaming Sphere as a third level spell.
Okay.
And she's gonna have it appear on this side of the troll. And then roll into it from behind.
Wait, hold on a second. I'm trying to find my flaming sphere template.
It's a 5 foot ball that I can move.
Flaming sphere. Hey, why didn't you size it correctly?
Because it's just the center thing that is the ball, but the area around it is the area that is damaged.
Uh, okay. Oh, okay. So it actually is then that whole area because the sphere is in the middle. It's just the area that damage is with it.
Yeah, it's the 5 foot around the ball that takes damage.
Mm-hmm. So,
And
which
it would be on this side of it.
you want it over here?
Yeah.
All right, like right
So
there.
like yeah, that's fine. Like she cast it somewhere back here and then has it move up into the troll. So it's like it comes from that other side.
Okay. All right.
And then
So yep.
then
So
attack
she.
save DC 13. No, no, it's not 13 anymore. It's 14.
Oh, one
Yep.
d20 equals two.
Yeah, it's I think you need you wrote it wrong, so
But
it didn't roll.
it's still rolled a d20, right?
Nope.
D20
When you said
plus two.
always when you do when you do equal, it always rolls max for some reason.
I didn't mean to type equal, but yeah. So 18.
Yeah. Let's see. Does this give? Nope. It has no spell modifying bonus.
All right. So the sphere just abruptly appears behind this troll, kind of startles it, but it's able to get out of the way. How much damage does it still take?
Half.
Okay, so 6 points. All right. Well, now that she's attacked, clearly she is now in the crosshairs of this imposing enemy who was previously
See
leaving
that,
her
that
alone.
that's why I placed it on that side in hopes that it would think that someone is attacking it from the other side. It
Uh,
is a troll after all.
it is a troll, but it's not just a regular. It's not just a regular troll. I are there verbal, semantic, or material components for that spell? What? Because it was
There,
looking at me. It was looking at her.
it has all.
Okay, so it's not quite that stupid that if it sees her casting it, but it's still the fact that it's fire would scare the shit out of it a little bit. All right, is that the end of her turn then?
She's gonna use the last 5 foot of movement to move backwards.
All right, so you move back and butt up against the tree, the jungle tree.
Yep. And then she's gonna use her bonus action to hide.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your stealth.
Oh, that's decent.
Uh, the 12? Okay, my connection must not be very great right now. All right, so yep, so she's hidden as far as she knows.
Yeah.
All right, next up is Asgrim, and you notice the storm clouds rolling in and starting to uh, permeate the area, and you can hear the sounds of thunder starting up.
Yep. Uh, let's see. I am gonna use my necklace fireball and throw a fireball over here. That way it shouldn't hit me.
All right. What, somewhere around there? Or do you want it closer? Or
If I can cover as much of it as possible, that'd be nice.
all right. Is that good?
That's fine.
All right. I mean, it's covered all the way.
Yeah.
Can't get more covered than that. It's double
Nope.
covered. It actually has a little tiny circle inside a big circle. It looks like a booby.
We do like our boobs, but we're more of an ass man. And I needed another deck save. This one has a little higher DC.
Okay. So fireball goes careening across the sky to the sand pit, explodes, and let's see if he passes.
He does not.
He doesn't. So this one he's not able to avoid. The first one startled him. He got hit. This one hits him fully.
Good thing I used my necklace of fireballs. That gives me
All right.
5 left.
All right. So yeah, you can see like the fire. He has like a little bit of a sizzling into his chest. He's patting it out. He's taken a little bit of damage so far, but he's nowhere near ready to quit it yet. Is there anything else that Asgrim can do?
Nope.
All right. All right. So he's gonna take his turn, and all he does is he puts his fingers up to his lips, and I can't whistle. I can't whistle. That's one thing about me. I can't whistle. But he whistles with he puts his fingers up to his lips and whistles out, and from the other side of this arena, it's separating the woods. From the other side of the forest here, or excuse me, the jungle, you can hear this big and rather see as some of the trees kind of give sway to uh, large this large creature, and you can barely make a bloat the in terms of its movement. That's as far as it got. But you can barely make out this bloated figure, a much smaller troll, but still rather imposing and rather bulbous, as it has pustules oozing all over its skin. And it comes lurching forward into view. Uh, yeah, Asgrim, you definitely would have seen it through because there's like four entryways on each side, so they line up so you can see through the one. So that means you'd be able to see through the other. Although the figure would be mostly obscured by the primary troll that is inside this theater of war here. But that's as far as he can go. He doesn't have nothing else he can do for right now. So Addie, it's her turn.
Well, Hmm. She's gonna move there, and she's gonna shoot twice.
All
Right?
right, she gets advantage from being on the hilltop. That's for both shots.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one misses. And then she gets a crit on the last one. And she's gonna shoot that one.
Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah,
And that should.
the first one misses, and the crit obviously uh, crits. Go ahead and roll up her damage.
So 20. I assume she has the same racial bonus as most couplings.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they get their racial bonuses. That's fine.
Okay, so she's gonna run down here in the trees down here and hide.
All right.
Which would be that's pretty good.
Yeah. Uh, okay. My computer's been freezing a lot right lately. Just making sure it's not frozen. All right, so he got hit for 20 points of damage as a crossbow bolt. The, the first one misses him, but the second one hits him right in this massive bulbous form. And his fat sort of just absorbs it. So you can't really tell what kind of damage you did, but you definitely know that you hit him. His expression is already one of pain in general, so you can't really tell by that if it struck hard. But
Mm-hmm.
uh, is anything else for Addy?
Nope,
Okay.
that was all I'm moving on. And seeing that he has no range, she's just gonna go down here and hide.
Okay.
That's even better.
Yep. All right. So that willow tree is providing quite a bit of protection for Addy and Fred. Alrighty. Next up is my guy. Let's see. 25. Ugh. It doesn't do very good with diagonals.
I don't like the new one.
All right.
It covers up too much
All
when
right.
you're using the.
Well, there's two diagonals in there, so that means it would go two spaces further. Why doesn't it? There we go. That's fine. 20 and there. 30. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. So just after you hear uh, the shots get fired, and in that direction, Asgrim, as you couldn't see the attack, you just seen the shots being fired. This large, this large imposing troll that looks to have the body of uh, more like a grape, but with all these yellow pustules of ooze and pus dripping out of it, and the acrid smell of poison in the air. This thing has a massive stench to it, and it comes barreling from around the building, and sort of runs into you as you weren't its primary. You weren't the primary target of its attack. However, you are the easier target now, as it surprisingly uh, comes to a stop and decides to try to uh, bite you and then claw you twice. Uh,
That's a hit.
all right.
Well, this is exactly the situation that I didn't vote Asgrim for, so yeah. This is probably gonna end up killing me if we're gonna fight anything that has that kind of attack bonuses.
Well, let's hope you have some tricks up your sleeve.
I do, but they're not combat related. Like I told you, I did not build him for combat.
All right, and then so the bite hits. Let's see if the claws hit.
That's a miss.
That's a miss
That's a hit.
and a hit. All right, so a bite and a claw. That is a total of 18 points of damage. Yeah, so like off of that, I mean, you would probably last,
10 rounds.
yeah, that's about the amount of time you have in the room.
Yeah, but then I still have the next room and the next room and the next room and the next room. He's not built for combat. He never was.
Well, yeah,
That has always been Lovable's biggest complaint about Asgrim, because Asgrim was not combat related.
yeah, but
And that was exactly what Liz was building, because he wanted to play the Doctor as what Asgrim is doing, but Asgrim was already in the group, so that was kind of like okay. But yeah, let's see what we can do, anyways.
oh, don't despair. You'll get it.
I'll probably get this room, but the next room is going to be a tough one,
Oh yeah.
especially if they keep getting the same power increase every
Oh,
time.
did you level up?
Eddie, yes,
Yeah,
or Mary,
Meriwether.
yeah.
Okay,
And that's how she cast the add one as third level.
okay. All right. Well, that's the end of his move and his attack. So it is the top of the next round. Meriwether, it is her turn. The clouds that have formed are fully saturated with water, and start a storm starts roiling in, and rain starts beating down at a nice pace. Um, and it's causing the ground to become slick, but it isn't terribly bad yet.
Okay, so he's gonna move away to 4, 5, 6, and she's gonna cast Toll the Dead. So give me a Wisdom save from that one.
All right.
Yeah, it fails. Takes 9 necrotic damage. As a bonus action, she moves that one over there because it needs to move to do burn damage.
She needs to move. She needs to move. Wait, say it again. Sorry.
She moves the flaming sphere over there. She moves it one.
Oh, okay. To the left or to the right?
It doesn't matter. Just one. So it,
Okay.
and then it needs to do another deck save.
Yeah.
That's another save, so it gets half of this.
All right. It seems to be doing a pretty good job of avoiding your flaming sphere so far, but it is still taking a little bit of damage from it, so that's helpful.
Yep.
Trying to stop it from regenerating. I see.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Uh, is there anything else Meriwether wanted to do before Asgrim goes?
Hi.
All right. Go ahead and roll it. Shield Master. All right. Okay. Yep. Wow. that that Weeping Willow is doing wonders for your party.
Yep.
Alrighty. So it's Asgrim. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just looking at different spells to figure out which one would actually be the best to use for him, and that has to be Acid Splash, I think. Indeed. Uh, I need a
That's
deck save from this one.
you bash them up with the shield. That's pretty cool, troll. All right. A deck save for which one?
That one.
Okay. All right. Five.
Yeah, that's definitely not enough.
All right.
I was just checking another spell.
Oh, okay.
Can't find it. Oh, that one was also an action. Fuck. Oh, I can't roll good right now. That's yeah. I rolled average on this thing.
All right. So 12 more damage to it.
Yeah, that's it.
Ooh, nice. As its skin starts sizzling.
Let's see. What would we try to do?
Burning troll flesh. That sounds very appetizing.
And as a bonus action, I would drink a potion of regeneration.
All right.
So I gained 10 health back, right?
Yeah.
Potion of regen, where are you? Found you. I have too much in my inventory. So I have 4 left.
All right. And you
Ah,
you regenerate 10 every round for 10 rounds.
yeah. The question is, should I move away? take the opportunity hit, or should I just stay? Well, it doesn't change because he just moved right up to me, so I'm just gonna stay. I'm just hoping that the big one can't move out of the arena right now. I'm done.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So, the big one is going to he's going to move over to the entrance way of the arena and move out of your view. All right. All right. That's his turn. Um, Addie is hidden currently. It's from the only one next near her. It's her turn.
Oh, she's gonna try and shoot it twice.
She's gonna shoot a crossbow. Okay. And her and I didn't get a chance to explain her crossbow is she if you remember me telling you she had a pouch to her side and she was able to that's how she was able to lob those grenades but it, also in the pouch she has it looks like um, a short but thick beautifully ornate stick and it has a button on it, and she presses the button, and the stick immediately releases, both sides of the crossbow. So she had it with her the entire time, but it, because of well, I'll role play it out after this, but
Mm. Like right now, she's
yeah.
just missing because well, and then she's gonna hide again.
Oh, she just missed. She missed him, and then, well, she if you miss, you don't. I don't believe you have to hide again.
I think that's only trolls that get that, or rogues that get that option.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, you're right. You're right. Alrighty. So she. Oh. All right. Okay. So now it's Fred's turn.
Well, now we can actually do something. So he's gonna move up here, and he only has one attack.
Yes, he only has one attack. And I suppose it doesn't really
He
necessarily
actually
matter. But how is he? Is he going around the front of the tree or the back of the tree? Like the
back of
root?
the tree,
Okay. All right.
but he actually hits,
Yeah, he does. Oh, Fred. Oh,
and then he moves back again, and then he hides. Oh,
All right, so Fred comes out. Fred comes out of nowhere and stabs him in his blubber and freaking makes a nice little cut and scurries back, and the entire time is just breaking branches and crunching leaves under his feet. The ground is wet from the rain. His footprints lead right to him. All right. All right. So, the troll is going to I mean, you're still the easiest target. Let me see here. Make a. All right. So he takes he takes his claw and he he punches himself and then rakes it across his body and he takes 8 points of slashing damage to himself. And as he does this, a torrent of greenish yellow liquid just expels out of the wound and it sprays everything in a 15-foot uh, cube, in a 15-foot cube around him. It sprays everything. Let me go ahead and put his damage here real quick first.
So it only affects me.
Well, it would affect you and Fred.
Wow, that's a giant cube then.
Oh yeah, 50. It would be 15 feet in each direction.
Well, I'm hit.
It's a Constitution save.
Yeah, I assume. And I think Fred is safe.
Yeah, yep. So Fred's crouched down there. Even though he's not hidden terribly well, uh, the tree itself blocked almost all of the spray, being the trolls as close to the tree as it is. But however, Asgrim, you get hit directly with a nice torrent of it, and it hits you for 17 points of poison damage as you are now poisoned for a minute, but you get to re-roll at
Got it.
end of each of its turns. Uh, yeah, and then you have for being poisoned, you have disadvantage on your attack rolls and your ability checks until you save.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter since I'm using Acid Splash.
All right, and then yeah, you gotta see, 6. Alrighty. All right, that's the end of his turn. Top of the round, Merriweather. The water that the precipitation from the rain is starting to actually pull up in spots. And let me see how many spots here. We'll do 4 spots. Okay. So the water's actually starting to pull up in 4 different areas as the rain is beating down harder. But it's her turn.
Wisdom save from this one.
All right.
And then a deck save as she moves the orb up behind it as well.
There's the wisdom save.
That's not enough.
There's the dex.
Not enough. What is this? Like, what's going on with my rolls? Well, it takes 11 damage from the Toll the Dead, and it takes 6 from the Flaming Sphere that she moved up
Oh,
here.
you're okay. So okay, I see. So you move the flaming sphere up to here,
Yeah.
so somewhere around there. Okay. How much did you take from that?
6 from the sphere and 11
Okay.
from
Yeah, I put the
Total
ele-
Dead.
Yep, I already did the total dead. All right, so sphere. All right.
I gain my regeneration and I do an acid splash, so I need another deck save. Oh wow! I could roll higher than a 4 on the dice.
And that's Asgrim doing the acid splash.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that one's just he's been racked with fire and acid. He's hurting pretty bad. Anything else for Asgrim?
Nope, he's just gonna stay there
All right.
because he has the he want to keep this one attention, and the easiest way to do that is being right in the face, like, here, look at this acid I'm throwing in your face.
15. Oh, 5, 30. All right. That's the let's see. Make sure. Yeah, that's the end of his turn.
Okay, that's Addy. One,
Yeah,
two, three.
Fred and Addie, and obviously for sure Matt Merriweather can see that he's coming out.
Yeah, she but she's also pretty aware that it's easier to deal with one at a time, so she's going to try and
Right.
shoot that one again. Does she
Mm-hmm.
have advantage this time?
Yeah, she has advantage. Yep, she's a high ground. She has advantage.
13 doesn't hit. 21. 20 probably hits.
Yeah, 20 hits. Yeah,
Some damage.
nice.
And she's gonna move down here and try and hide it. Oh, whoops. Oh, well, that would be 19 since
Mm-hmm.
16 is the first one.
Okay. All right. And then Fred, who thinks he did a very great job hiding, and is very fortunate to not have gotten hit with the acid splash. Excuse me, the poison splash.
He's gonna move over here. I assume he gets advantage due to flanking.
Yes.
Oh, no. Uh, so that would be +2.
Yes. You're
No, we did +2. That's right.
yeah.
+2 on attack. And he misses, and he's gonna go off the movement, and he's gonna try and hide.
All right. Try to hide behind the slender, smaller tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
There must be fewer leaves over there because it seems to be going better.
Fred and his hit and run tactics.
Hey, if it works, it works. Like the biggest issue right now is that they have so low attack bonuses,
Yeah.
and I have no attack spells. Yeah. But then again, that's yeah something I said last time as well. That something I need to rectify when I get out of this.
Yeah.
If I get out of this.
Well, you do have your.
I know, but I can't bring them.
Hmm?
The amulet,
No, I was talking about your sling, your caster.
yeah, but that's one attack that I can do 10 damage with. I am still doing. I have the potential of doing more damage using acid splash. That's a cantrip.
Right. Superhero cantrips to the rescue. All right. So that's the end of Fred's turn.
Yeah.
All right. So the bulbous troll uh, did not see Fred dip behind the tree after he did a run by stabbing, and so unfortunately, Asgrim, you have made yourself the easiest target again. But I imagine that's on purpose.
Hmm.
And so the troll is going to try to make. He's going to try to make two claw attacks against you, and then first one and the second one. Do those both hit?
Yeah.
All right. So he's going to put one claw in the side of you, the other claw in the side of you, and he's going to use his larger, superior size and strength compared to you to try to lift you up. So
Oh, that's not an issue.
I need you to contest with your athletics. Oh, oh, he's not able to lift you, but you still get thankfully, but you still get you get both of the claw damage, no additional damage. But let's see what the claw damage is. Ooh, 20.
That was a quarter of my health.
I know. Got you with both claws. Thankfully, he wasn't
Yeah.
able to throw you anywhere.
I've never replaced my armor. My AC is 14. Like like I said, I have not focused on combat at all.
Right.
So running into combat challenges is most likely going to be the death of me.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that.
Well, he's not gonna just run away using the amulet. So if it's most likely gonna be the end of him. Yes.
Possibly.
Well, wisdom save and a dex save.
All right. That is the wisdom.
That's a match.
And then here is the dex.
That's a save.
Uh,
So it's only half of. Where are you? There you are. This. Like, it doesn't help that I'm rolling super low as well.
actually, hold on. That 15 should be a 14.
It's still safe.
Okay.
The DC is 14.
All right. I just wanted to. Okay. So 6 points of fire damage.
No, free.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's half. Okay. Yeah. So he's taken quite a bit of fire damage, and along with all the arrows, and he even though it's only half damage, it's just met his AC, or excuse me, his HP, and so he just actually just not spectacularly burning on fire, but he kind of just sizzles himself down into, and I'm not Deuce Machina anything. That's actually what you can look up the stat sheet if you want. But that's he has 93 health. But so he finishes off kind of unspectacularly in a heap of his own making of putrid entrails and
Oh,
rotten
we forgot
smelling
the
flesh.
poison. We forgot the poison.
Forgot to poison. Oh,
I'm still poisoned.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We didn't do your yeah. That's okay. That's all right. We'll do it from now on, I guess.
Well, I just rolled the stage, so if you just give me that one round of poison damage.
All right. Okay. One round of poison damage. And you definitely did save. Cool. All right. Just 10 points of poison damage for you. As, like I said, the troll comes to an unspectacular end. Let me get him out of the turn order. And I'll put the character his character sheet on screen for everybody watching so you can see that his health is. Oh, there we go. All right. I didn't realize he was so close to dying. I should have made it more spectacular. I apologize.
Yeah, I kind of like was hoping that when she said it would be riddles and so on, that it would actually be mechanics other than fighting, and then just pressing a button. But yeah, sadly it's not. So yeah.
All right. So the storm continues on, and two more puddles have formed, and some of them are starting to try to connect together as there's quite a bit of precipitation on the ground. And it's going to make those areas difficult terrain if you decide to walk through them.
Okay.
It's top of the round. It's her turn.
No, she just killed that one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My mistake. All right, Asgrim, it is your turn.
Well, seeing that that one's on its own over there, I can actually use something a bit more powerful without fear of hitting anyone else. So, oh, it actually helps to go to the right character sheet too. I was like, where the fuck are my spells? Oh, this is Merriweather. Okay. Let's see. We are gonna do something fun. We are gonna create a wall of fire. And we're gonna create it 1, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. Okay, so I can go 5 more this way as well. Like that.
Okay. And all right, so Asgrim lights a wall of fire in an L shape, right, kind of squaring off the troll right in front of him. He obviously is afraid of fire because of having the sphere behind him, and he has the immense heat in his face, is kind of billowing back a bit, letting out a nice loud shriek as it surprises him. And now he has a new target.
And why can't I find Wall of Flame? Oh, it's because I'm looking at the wrong level spell. Gotcha. I can't remember what the damage was.
For the wall of fire, it's 5d8. Uh, but he has to make a deck save.
Yeah. I am rolling terrible today.
And he fails
But
it.
yeah,
All right, so you get 16 points of fire damage as that corner of the fire there gets him from both sides, um, and he is currently trying to pat himself down, get rid of the flames. He's taken a decent amount of damage so far, but he's still standing, and he's now intent on. Um, he has bloodlust for you now at this point.
I assume I can pass through those openings, but he's too big.
You sure you can assume that you can pass through it? Yes.
So I go in there and see if I can find the button in here.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Yeah.
I perceive everything.
Yeah. You see that the eye is above this tall figure sitting in a throne, and the figure has his palm out and has a dagger in his other hand. But it's made out of gold. It's kind of the throne itself is made out of sandstone, but the eye is perched up above that, so it's about 15 feet or so, about 15 to 18 feet up.
You said that the statue is holding a dagger in one hand. Is that hand also open, or is it clutching the dagger?
No, the left hand is closed around the dagger up, and then the right hand is down lower, like he's about to slice his hand or something.
Can I see if the arm is movable, like the one from the elevator thingy? The one where we couldn't figure it out because Mashi forgot to tell us that she found a clue.
Yeah. The arms are they are slightly movable, but it's not because they're supposed to. It's most likely because of age.
Okay. What I really want to know is if I can get that dagger out because reasons.
It definitely looks like a fine ceremonial dagger, and
Mm,
the dagger is not part of the statue. The statue's just
okay.
holding it.
Then I'm most definitely gonna take it. That's for sure.
All right.
But yeah, that's Asgrim's turn.
Okay. I imagine you're not trying to go take the dagger right now.
No, his action was making that wall, so he can't.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to. All right. All right. So now that you properly blocked off that way, um, the troll is going to and the water would probably be up to around its knee, so it would be difficult terrain. But it's going to wade through this water here, and let's see, it's 10, 15, difficult terrain, so 25. 35. All right. And so it's bounding. It bound across the water, and now it's amongst the trees underneath the willow, and it looks like it's intent on going after Merryweather, as Merryweather was the first to attack it.
Yeah. Well, Eddie is gonna shoot twice again.
All right. Addie shooting
Yes.
in order to protect her daughter. The first one's a miss,
And a
and the
miss.
second one's a miss. Dang.
And then she's just gonna move south 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in order to try and find the door. As I have forgot to say that I yell out that I found the button. We just need to deal with that thing.
All right. So let's see. What would she be able to see? Let me clear out some squares for her.
I can tell you, Fred is gonna move there because he's gonna noob out of that thing because it has more than one head. That's not natural.
Yeah, it has more than one head for sure.
So he's just gonna like, nope.
All right. So Addie and Fred are over there. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you get over there, you can see a clearing on the other side. This temple here that Asgrim is currently in is clearly dividing two sides of the jungle up, and you can't see the door from where you're at, but you can see that there's more area clearly over there that has not been explored yet. And that's Addie and Fred's turn, correct?
Yes.
All right. So now I gotta roll d8. Two. All right. Only two additional spots of water. All right, Merryweather, it's your turn.
Well, give me a wisdom save and a dex save. Because she's moving the sphere up there.
All right, there's the wisdom.
That's a fail.
And here is the dex.
That's also a fail. Well, 12 from the Toll the Dead and 7 from the Flaming Sphere.
All right, as the flaming sphere keeps the pressure on, trying to burn this rather large troll. And the Toll of the Dead's putting in some work.
Yeah, it's a really good cantrip. There's only one cantrip that's better, and that's Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. The calling card of the warlock.
I mean, if she had access to it, then at next level she would actually be casting Oh, wait a minute. It's actually 2d12 she needs to roll because it's at 5th level and she's 5th level. It would be 2 attack rolls, but it would be 2d10 of damage, but it ignores all cover.
Okay.
And it also gets an attack modifier from her spellcasting ability, which would be intelligence, so it would be 2d10 plus 3. So it got an additional 9 damage from the total death.
All right.
I forgot it was 5th level and not 6th level.
All right. That was that was Asgrim's turn.
No, that was
No.
Mary's.
Okay, that's what. Okay, it's Asgrim's turn now.
The question is, should we be evil? Yes, let's be evil. Mm, 10, 20, 30, 40. So I can actually block this entire thing as I move the wall. And he indeed needs to do another dex save.
Are you able to move the wall without recasting it?
No, I literally recast it.
Oh, okay.
I removed another spell slot for it.
Okay. It says, oh, there it goes.
Yeah, that's not enough. So he takes 24 points of damage.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, he's definitely bloody. Parts of his skin is completely melted or missing, as just the raw sinewy viscera underneath his skin is just starting to drip down his body. As how he's been on fire quite a few times now, and sometimes extensively. Is there anything else that Asgrim can do?
Um, I am having a quick look here, but there's actually very, very few bonus action spells. Yeah, he has nothing. So as a bonus action, he's gonna try and pull the dagger out of the statue, like just by wiggling it back and forth.
All right, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Wow, that was actually impressively good.
All right, and so by wiggling it back and forth, you know you would have to get a good grip on the blade, right?
Well, what says you? You know, by just gripping a blade, it doesn't damage you. Like there is literally sword maneuvers where you turn the sword around and use the hilt of the sword as a warhammer instead.
All right. So you're able to get this ceremonial dagger loosened up It's you're not able to quite take it yet, but you can tell that it's going to come loose here uh, with persistence. Anything else you would like to do?
Nope, because that's my bonus action.
All right. All right. So, hmm.
It's actually called Mordhaut to do that.
Excuse me.
The technique of holding a sword by the blade and using it to attack is called Mordhaut.
Okay.
Or half swording, also, is the English name of it.
All right. So, does he get? He gets more damage, I assume, for walking through the wall of
Yep.
fire.
That
Um,
one cannot be avoided. That's just full damage. And that's an additional 24.
I'm wondering. I'm wondering though how a wall of fire would work going across water.
It just goes above. It's just on a straight plane.
24. All right. Oh, oh! I took some of the water with them. That's all right. I think you figured it out. All right. So after he walked through that wall of fire, through for immense pain and damage and suffering to his own person, you can tell that he's on his last gasp. Um, but I need Addie and you, Asgrim, to make deck saves.
This one is Addy, I think. Nope. That needs to be one higher. That's 13. And me.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And then I need to roll. Okay. All right. So Addie failed it.
Yeah.
All right. So a furious hail of claws. He just starts manically clawing as fast as he possibly can in a radius. And Addie and you, Asgrim, are the only ones in range. Addie takes 46, and you take half of that.
Ow.
That ends his turn.
Addy is gonna shoot twice. Miss. Definitely a miss.
Yeah.
She's
Oh.
gonna move there and she's gonna hide.
Oh. All right. All right. Well, let's see what the attack opportunity is then.
He has reach.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a miss.
You know, so lucky she escaped with her life there. Woo!
Yeah.
All right. All right. So that is her turn.
Yeah.
All right. And I'll reveal more of the map. And now it's Fred's turn.
He's definitely gonna nope out of there. Actually, would Eddie go inside the temple? No, because I told him to find the door. I, I assume that's the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's also gonna try and hide.
All right. There's plenty of areas over there to hide.
He goes to hide and then he remembers. Oh yeah, I need to tell the others I found the door. Oh, he found a really good hiding spot and then starts yelling.
Oh. All right. And then top of the round.
Same thing. Wisdom and attack save.
6.
And she's gonna move it over there. That's as far as you can go.
All right. 8 spots. You figured it out before I really don't need to do this, but I'm going to just in case.
Yeah.
Let's see, 1, 2.
It would be nice if there was like a bucket tool, or you could just fill in a square with a color.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. It's too tedious. I'm done doing it. You pretty much figured it. You pretty much figured it out. All right. So it's Meriwether's turn.
Yeah. Wisdom save and attack save. And she's moving the orb over there.
All right. There's wisdom.
That's a save.
There's Dex.
So half of the, so that would be 6.
All right. And then Asgrim, it's your turn.
I'm just trying to figure out where she would move to. Uh,
Okay.
okay, there.
All right. So she scoots out the back of the temple.
Yeah, the flaming spheres there.
All right.
That's one too far, but if you want to give it that extra 5 feet of movement, I'm not complaining.
All right. Did you want to continue with on the dagger, or what did you want to do?
uh, yes, I want to continue on the dagger.
All right. Go ahead and give me a strength. Yeah. Yep. So you finish wrestling the dagger out of the statue's hand, and you free it. And when you do, the arm that the hand that it was going to cut with its palm flat, it it lowers down to the ground as if to form a platform for you to step on.
Well, I step on it.
All right, and when you do that, immediately the The hand raises back up and it lifts you up to the eye.
Dagger? You see? You see this dagger?
The eye,
Poke!
the eye itself has a slit in it that fits the dagger perfectly. And as you poke the dagger into the slit in the eye, it locks into place, and you can hear the mechanisms of the door unlatching. And Fred then sees the door open.
Uh, well, that gives me still 25 feet of movement left, so there.
Oh, you're jumping down.
Yeah.
All right. That's 15 feet of movement for the jump, and then 15 feet more where you're at. All right, and then fall. Just 1 point of fall damage. As you
That's okay.
as you hurt your heel a little bit on the landing, and you make your way scrambling out the side of the temple as well. All right, up next is the troll, and let's see. Hmm. He is going to take a large rock or a large piece of earth, just lift it out and try to hurl it over to Fred. Fred
Oh,
does
that's nice of him to give him some cover.
Fred does have a tree in the way, so that he gets a +2 to his AC as the tree is partially in the way.
So that would be 15.
Let's see here.
That's a match. So
All right, so he'll get half of this then. 12.
that would be 13.
Just 12.
Okay.
It's not full. I round down. I don't round up for players and for enemies. If it's not a full number.
There I do the opposite. I always round up. So I do it out of habit.
Yeah. All right. So as he throws a large boulder through the back end way of the temple, there's a small alley there. He throws it. It's a rather nice throw, and it does hit the tree, so it doesn't hit him completely. And so he doesn't take the full brunt of that large boulder, but he does take some damage. Addy, it is your turn.
Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can she see the troll?
Um, nah. I'd say no. That's
Okay, that's
the
fine. Then
yeah
there's nothing.
corner of the building and the tree, and it's a narrow way. I would say
Yeah,
no. And it's storming too, pretty hard at this point.
that's why I asked.
Yeah.
Uh, then she's gonna hide. That's decent. Fred is definitely gonna hide. Doesn't do too well, but they're gonna wait for me and Mary to get over. We can walk through at the same time.
All right.
Because otherwise we just need to go back and put the dagger in, you know.
All right. So that was for Addie and Fred.
Yeah.
All right. Top of the round.
So she's gonna dash. 3, 6, 9. That's gonna put her there. And that one's gonna need to make a deck save. And I'm gonna dash there. And then next turn we're just gonna go through the door. So it gets half of this. Wait, for one to actually roll well, and it. Damn you. Of course it saves on that roll.
Yeah, it's definitely bloodied, but your worry now is leaving the room, so it doesn't concern you anymore. But for all intents and purposes, the challenge has been passed. And then, do you want me to give you the description of the next room, or because I don't think there's not enough time. I don't think, unfortunately, to do the next room.
No, let's just wait with that.
Oh,
Then we can just.
oh
There's no reason because then I'm just gonna forget it.
okay, all right, all right. So, Asgrim, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, then I'm definitely not moving over there. Okay, I just need to. She was somewhere around there.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's see. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I move there. I throw another pearl of fireball at that thing.
All right.
Oh, there's quite a few circles in that one. It has a DC 19 to meet. So,
Yep.
yeah, it takes the full damage.
Right, and with that fireball, let me add it up just to make sure. Stop giving me the stop giving me the spear. Yeah. Yep. With that fireball, that kills it. So, um, you let off you run up to the corner of the temple, and you look over the side, and you shoot a fireball direct line uh, right to him, and it's powerful enough, and he's been hurt enough that this thing actually just kind of ragdolls him back a bit as he's just the arc of energy just explodes on his body, and he's burning as he's falling back to the ground, and his lifeless body hits the ground. But he's completely charred before he even hits the ground, and he's over there right next to the other dead troll. Both of them are right next to each other.
Seeing that these things are actually trolls, I am gonna run up in a hurry and try and see if I can save some of the blood because potion of regeneration.
All right. What do you have? What do you have to extract and collect the blood with?
I have multiple vials that are empty, and yeah,
There's a lot of blood. Yeah, they're leaking a lot of blood. So you're just gonna put it up to like their wounds and get some
yeah,
blood.
yeah.
Alrighty. let me get out my actual real dice because I like to roll these at least once a session to remind myself I do indeed own them. Ooh, all right. There's enough blood there between those two trolls that you're able to get 5 vials worth of blood.
Nice.
And let me give you the experience real quick, so you can add that in.
It's not gonna matter so much for Mary because she's just gonna be 1 point from leveling again.
Yeah. She'll probably have she'll got her level
Yeah.
and probably be 1 point away. Let's see two.
But once this is over, I'm gonna like consider other things. I suggest we stay here for a bit and rest. There is a pond after all, and I got a fishing rod, so we can try and catch some fish and
Uh,
get something to eat.
all right. So you in Merryweather get 3,900 experience apiece. Fred's a commoner, so he is getting the level. But yeah, so she'll be back. She'll be back to getting a level again, and then what? Back to 1 experience away from the next one. 30,
Uh,
or not quite.
Actually, no.
Okay.
She will gain level 6,
Mm-hmm.
but she will be missing quite a bit extra.
Okay.
Almost 7,000
All right. Well,
because she needs 23,000.
I'm sure she'll be level 6 for sure before you get out of here, unless she dies before then.
No, she's level 6 now.
Oh, I mean, okay, level 7 then. All right. Well, thanks so much for playing. I will, like I said, I'll try for Friday, but I'll let you know for sure over Discord. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Have a good one, mate, and drive carefully.
Thanks.